A project aimed at tackling hate crime against lesbians and gay men in Buckinghamshire has led to an increase in reported incidents, according to the police. They also say more help is being given to victims. Earlier I spoke to Graham Taylor-Paddock from Aylesbury, who's been a victim of homophobic crime, and PC Nick Cummings from Thames Valley Police. I began by asking Graham what had happened to him.
It was a hot night in May, and my partner and I decided to go out for a walk in the countryside. And we parked the car in a car park near Amersham and went for a walk. And whoever it was saw us together, saw us two gay men together, decided they didn't like us, and decided to take it out on the car. They took a golf club, they smashed two of the windows, did the dashboard, all the interior linings had to be replaced, and some of the paintwork had to be resprayed. Was the person who did it ever caught? Nobody was ever questioned. And obviously, not only the financial cost, but emotionally, must have been very upsetting for you. It had a big effect on our relationship. Our way of dealing with stress as a couple is to go out for a walk in the countryside. But we don't do that anymore. We don't feel safe enough doing that because obviously we have to leave the car. And so it's had a big effect on how we deal with stress in the relationship and our relationship as a whole. Nick, how does Graham's story compare to other stories that you've heard? Unfortunately, it's kind of a story we've heard many, many times, where people have been, going about their lawful business and become victim of a hate attack directed towards them. And as Graham says, it's a very big emotional problem, very big stress problem. And 250 incidents reported across the Thames Valley. Is that since April last year? It's in 2006, yes. We've had 50 of those incidents, or just over 50 of those incidents in Buckinghamshire alone. So there's a fair percentage of the work there that needs to be addressed by our group. And what kind of incidents are you talking about? Is it verbal abuse? Is it physical attacks? It's a whole range of incidents, from verbal abuse at one end of the scale, right up to damage, as Graham's talked about, up to physical assault in some cases. Graham, you're now the Vice Chair of the Action Against Homophobia and Transphobia. That's right, isn't it? What does that group, how does that group help? Well, we are now in the process of reaching out to the lesbian and gay community across Buckinghamshire and making contact with them to find out, what the issues are for them. And a lot of the time, just some kind of reassurance that the police are actually taking this kind of crime very seriously is all that people need, because it's actually often the fear of crime that actually is worse than the crime itself. OK, Graham, Nick, thank you. Thank you.